Hello, everybody. Sean coming at you here with a shoe review of the Adidas Free Hiker GTX. These are the shoes that I've been using to play disc golf in for the past few months. So, at this point, I would say that I'm able to give you a pretty good comprehensive review of the things that I like about this shoe, what this shoe does well, some things that the shoe can improve on, and basically my overall thoughts on the Free Hiker GTX. For the price point that these shoes are available, they are pretty comparable to a lot of other durable trail running shoes, hiking shoes, such as Keens, some of those other big names. But this is the Adidas Terrex. It's Gore-Tex. It's got the Boost technology, so there's a lot of good features on this shoe that several other shoes in this kind of category wouldn't have. So let's get into some of the features that I like about this shoe. One of my favorite things about this shoe is this sort of elastic section up here that's kind of form-fitting. It's like a sock fit. So when you put your foot in here, there's really no way that anything can get into the shoe, just because it's right up on your heel. It provides really good support, as you see this band here, this elastic band that provides additional ankle support. It's got a pretty stiff heel cup here, so there is a lot of support for such a lightweight, pretty comfortable shoe. This is, of course, it's the Gore-Tex material, which is a great thing to have in a shoe like this. It's not, while it does, contain some heat, it's not overly, I feel like there is fairly good circulation. I never feel like my feet are too hot in it or too sweaty or anything like that. Which can sometimes be a feature of Gore-Tex, so that's a plus for sure. Another great thing about this shoe, which I found pretty unique to this shoe actually, is the Continental tread is very good for kind of wet, rainy days, things like that. As a disc golfer, that's a big plus because with these tee pads out there, you don't want to be slipping around on wet tee pads. So this Continental rubber tread is very good at sticking to concrete and providing good traction. Another good feature with this shoe is, of course, going to be the Boost technology in the midsole here. I'm a huge fan of the Boost. It's very soft, and really shoes with this Boost are super comfortable, and you can really feel a difference compared to other shoes. Now, as far as benefits to this shoe, of course, you've got the Gore-Tex, so you're keeping your feet dry. You've got good tread, so that you aren't slipping around out there. It's very comfortable with a lot of support. It's lightweight for a shoe of this category. So for me, it's a very, very good hiking shoe, disc golf shoe. Even with disc golf, you can see that there's not much wear on the tread, where that can sometimes be an issue with disc golf shoes. Now, there are a few things that I don't like about the shoe, and I'll get into that now. So, one thing is, when you're out there, you're running around out there, you're in the mud, you're in the dirt. This white Boost gets really dirty, and I've had that with basically every Adidas Terrex shoe that has the Boost technology. It just gets super dirty and kind of grimy looking, And I really think, you know, they need to consider that when, you know, they're putting these shoes out, because no one really wants to look, um, you know, dirty. No one wants dirty shoes. They do also make this shoe with a black boost section. However, that wasn't available when I purchased these. But you know, overall it doesn't really affect the shoe's performance or anything like that. It's just a kind of a preference. Other than that, one thing is, with this shoe, one thing that I would prefer is this rubber here on the tread. It's pretty thin. So if you step on something sharp, or if you're, you know, this can wear out pretty easily and start, you know, peeling away. Or if you step on something sharp, you could penetrate that potentially, and you know, you got a ruined shoe. So you wouldn't really want that. But those are basically my only two, you know, complaints necessarily about this shoe. Everything else is very good. One other thing might be the price point. At full retail, these are pretty expensive. I think they're like 180 or something like that. Which, you know, with the Gore-Tex, you're going to be paying a little bit more. With the Boost, you're going to be paying a little bit more. But you know, one good thing about Adidas is they do have frequent sales on their shoes, on their Terex shoes. So keep an eye out for that, because that's when you want to buy them. But overall, I am pretty satisfied with these shoes. I think they're very comfortable. I think they're honestly ideal for disc golf. For disc golf, I really do want to have a little bit extra ankle support, something that kind of comes up to the mid-length, that just provides a little bit more support when you're putting all that rotation into your heel. So these are a great choice to play disc golf in. They're a good choice for hiking, trail running. So I would definitely check out the Adidas Free Hiker GTX if you're interested in getting a shoe for that purpose.